Hey YouTube, good to see you guys again, and in this video today we're going to be opening up a box of Buddyfight. This is the first booster set of Triple D Unleash Impact Dragon. Buddyfight Rave will be is already out, but we haven't gotten our boxes of that yet. And then, but there is a lot of good support in for certain worlds in this booster box, so I figured I would open this up on camera with you guys so we can see what's in here. Plastic is still on it, so let's rip into this box and let's see what we get. So maybe we can pull a special Buddy Rare or a good secret. We'll see, though, right? Open this up here. We have a promo card. And it's a drum. Yay. Because we all know I like drums. Drum, you're being a bitch. Open! There you go. So it is Passing the Baton Drum Bunker Dragon. Such a pretty card. I hope Drum makes an appearance in Season 3. I know a lot, for those of you who watch the anime, I am so ticked they have not even mentioned him yet. It's like he didn't exist. So give me, if you guys have any cool theories on that, put in the comment section what you guys think happened to Drum. Did he disappear? Did he have to go back to Dragon World and have an important mission? Some people believe that Ball is his son. I don't know about that. That's a little bit of a stretch. But I do think somehow they are connected some way. So I guess son would be an easy explanation. So that'll be interesting to see. So if you have any ideas on, that, feel free to put them down there. I'd like to hear what you guys think. So his skill is call cost, pay 1 gauge. And if you have 5 life or more, this unit gets plus 2,000 power and defensive plus 2,000 power. So he becomes a 7/3/7, which is actually really good. So very good card, especially for a promo. So we got ourselves some packs here. So we'll pick this side, and we will open this side first. So here we go. Packs. So let's see, we got Good to Go for Magic World, Mirage Vision for Star Dragon World, Mercenaries, Magic World card, and for our rare for this pack, we get Jack Arms J Thruster. Really good card to have for Star Dragon World. You will be getting a Star Dragon World deck profile from me eventually once I get the deck built. So I'm going to put all our rares right over here. Alright, we got a book from Magic World. A book, and it's an item. I wonder how you attack with this book. Do you throw it at them? A Star Dragon World Vanilla 627, pretty good. We have our first rare foil for common rare foil, I think they're called. This appears to be Blue Sky Knight Systematic Dagger Dragon. So good. Good looking. Really good skill, too. When another monster with either Systemic or Blue Sky Knights in its card name enters your field, you gain 1 life and you get to draw a card. So that's pretty good, and it's a rare foil, so that's nice to have, right? And then we got an Impact monster. This is from Star Dragon World. Just a common one, nothing special. And then for our rare, we got another Star Dragon World card called Dragon Arms 1 Barret. So that's good. And then I'm doing my very best not to make sure I don't see anything because I want to be surprised just like you guys. We have a generic card, a Battle Deity here. We have Break Time. Kind of makes me remember Naoki from Vanguard. Pay 2 gauge, destroy a monster in your opponent's center. If you destroyed You gain life equal to the size. Wow, that's a pretty good card. Star Dragon World, and we have an impact monster for Darkness Dragon World. This is Abigail Jet Black Storm, not just a rare. So. Come here! Stupid pack. Got another Dark Dragon World card. We have Shine Storm. This is going to be a really good card, I think, for against Dual Jaeger when he comes out in July. We have a rare foil again, our second common rare foil. I think they're called. I think they're called common rare foils. You can correct me on that if I'm wrong. But it is Dragon Arms 1 Barrett. So we got a regular rare foil, and then we got the holographic form. So that's cool. Let's see what he does at the end of the battle. At the end of the battle of this card, you may put this card from your field into the soul of a Neo Dragon. Okay, so he basically just builds the soul for a Neo Dragon. That's not bad. I mean, so you could use this with your Star Jackknife Dragoneers or your Star Guardian Jackknives or whatever. So then we have a Jack Arms J Igniter for item for no wait, that's a monster for Star Dragon World. And then we have Trick or Treat. I hate the shades. I'm sorry. I do like Magic World. You're gonna definitely see a Drago Wizards deck profile from me eventually. Maybe 72 pillars. I haven't decided if I'm gonna build 72 pillars or not. I do like Asmodai though. But anyway, so trick or trick. So. Got another Battle Deity, generic. We got a set spell for Dragon World called Cover Fire of the Solar Cannon. It's a set spell. Pay 1 gauge. When an attack by a Sun Dragon monster on your field destroys an opponent's monster, deal 1 damage to your opponent. That's a pretty decent card, actually. And then we got a Magic Silhouette card. We got a Magic World black cat that looks like he's really, really pissed. Yeah, he definitely looks pissed. And then God damn it, why did it have to be a shade card? I hate shades. And that is our first double rare, which is Illusionist of Shadow Form Silhouette Joe. Fuck you, Silhouette Joe. I know there are some people who really like the silhouettes. I just don't. I just don't like how they look. They look like clowns, and I do not like clowns. But we will read him. So his call cost is pay 2 gauge and put a spell card from your drop zone into this card's soul. Act skill, if there are 2 or more cards in this card's soul, you may put all soul cards from this card into your drop zone. If you do, deal 2 damage to your opponent. If you put 5 or more, deal 6 damage to your opponent instead. You may only cast this ability once per turn, and he has Soul Guard. This card is just so stupid. He's a 7/2/4 that can deal 6 damage in 1 shot. That's just so dumb. So. Next, we got another Magic World card. Great Spell Sacred Bless. It's a set spell for Magic World. Pay 4 gauge. At the beginning of your main phase, you gain 1 life. If you do, draw a card. Wow, that's actually really good. It has a high cost, but you get to draw a card and gain a life every turn, so it works out. We have... Oh my god, it's Ball! Born Ball Dragon. Aw, he's so cute. And then we have a Dark Dragon World card here. This one is Black Sleepless City Dimborgi? Dimborgi? Sounds like a bad Italian dish. He's 3/2/3, size 2. But if there are 3 or more cards in your opponent's drop zone, he gets plus 3,000 attack and defense, and he has move. So this card is really good. He can become a 6/2/6 with move, and he has no call cost, which makes him even better. Then we have Magic World Wizard, which is nice because maybe I can fit this into Draco Wizards. And we have Ball Burst Smasher. I am so glad I see that we got this. I am building Sun Dragons because Ball is absolutely adorable. So Ball Dragon, Ball Burst Smasher. This is the card that we see Gal play on the anime. Where basically Ball pulls out a giant frickin' hammer with a motor attached to it, swings it as fast as humanly possible, and then smashes his opponent with it. Very friendly. So it is a size 2 impact monster with 11,000 power, 4 critical, and 6,000 defense. Its call cost: pay 3 gauge and put the top card. Let's start over. Pay 3 gauge and put this card on top of a Sun Dragon monster on your field. This card's attack cannot be nullified, and if it's attacking alone, and it has Soul Guard. Such a beautiful, beautiful card, and Ball is just too cute not to like. So really, really, really good, nice pull there. So I mean, seriously, how can you look at that face and just not go, "Aw"? So we got some Start Dragon World, Darkness Dragon World with Move. That's pretty cool. Escape. I think this is supposed to be a pretty decent card. Cast cost, pay 1 gauge. It's a set spell. Counter. During an attack on a size 2 or less monster on your field, you may pay 1 gauge. If you do, return that monster being attacked into your hand. So really, really good because you can bounce your cards back to you and protect them. So that's nice. And we have a Star Dragoneer Jackknife. Really, really cool looking card. Jackknife is he's like Blue Eyes White Dragon or you know, Pikachu. He's just like one of the symbols of Buddyfight. So this is nice because I do need this for my Star Dragon World deck that I will build because I do like Jackknife quite a bit. So we have a new item for Sun Dragons. This is the one with 9,000 power, but it has no crit. So it can't damage your opponent, but it can kill off monsters real easily. A Magic World, Dragon World, Great Spell, Special, Elegant, Amazing Wall. Okay. Let's read it. You may only cast this card if you have 6 or more wizards in your drop zone, alright? Cast cost is pay 3 gauge. For this turn, all cards on your field cannot be destroyed, and you cannot be dealt damage. Wow, that's actually really, really good. Might have to consider that for wizards, huh? And we got another... nope, this is our first double rare, and it is Flame Wing Dragon. Flame Wing Dragon's a size 2 monster, Sun Dragon with 6,000 power, 2 critical, and 4,000 defense. His call cost is pay 1 gauge, and his ability is at the end of the battle that this attacked, if your opponent does not have a monster in the center, for this turn he gets double attack. Really, really, really good card. Very good. Any card with double attack is always nice to have. So here, let's pull these up a little bit. I mean, so far we've done pretty well. So all right. So next pack. Ooh, this is a common I really wanted. It's a wizard card that can help increase your gauge, which is really good. New Sun Dragon card, Darkness Dragon World, death damage, can kill any monster. Black Wolf Uba? That sounds threatening. And Proto Barrier. This is the card that is basically Blue Dragon Shield for Star Dragon World, so that's a good pull. Gonna need that. Dragon Knight support, Star Dragon World. Let's see, we got a set spell for... No, it is Malicious Selector. Protector. It is a counter spell. Pay 1 gauge, choose one of the following effects. Oh, it's a Shadow Shade spell. Lovely. Choose one of the following 2. Then put this card into the soul of a Shadow Shade on your field. Oh, great. It goes in the soul. It lets you destroy a size 1 or less, or it lets you give a Shadow Shade 1 time, +3/+3 and counterattack. Well, that's broke. And then we got Sun Dragon card, and we have another double rare, which is the size 2 impact monster for Asmodai. Asmodai Diabolical Sparta Teachings. And let's read this. Call cost. Pay 2 gauge and put 1 or more Magic World monsters from your field into this card's soul. When this card enters the field, return all monsters from your opponent's field into his or her hand and deal damage equal to the number of cards returned to your opponent. Holy shit, this card's broke. And he has Soul Guard, so that's great. So that's our second impact monster, so that's a nice pull. And it's for 72 pillars, which I guess that gives me a reason to build them now, right? Okay, we have 72 pillar support, battle deity support, another break time, ball climax, and holy shit, we got a buddy rare, and that is Black Death Dragon Abigail. Well, this is kind of good and kind of bad, because I already have a buddy rare Abigail, but it's cool to see a buddy rare in any box, because pulling a buddy rare is always really, really cool. So really cool to see Abigail as a buddy rare, but now I'll have 2 buddy rares. Abigail is such an amazing card. Let's read this card. Pay 1 gauge. His call cost is pay 1 gauge. His skill is discard a card from your hand. If you do, destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field. If you do, the destroyed monster. Good lord, I can't read. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. If you destroyed a monster, put cards from the top of your opponent's deck into the drop zone equal to the size of that card. So he gets more cards into your opponent's drop zone, which is what the Abigail build wants to do. So we got a buddy rare. Can't really complain about that, right? It would have been really cool if it was Ball, since I already have this. But I'd rather pull another Abigail than the Asmodai one, because I really don't like how the new buddy rare Asmodai looks. But I'll take it. Buddy rare. Can't complain. We got the reprint of Midnight Shadow. That's really good. Dragonite support. Another one of this card that lets you gain a life and draw a card from Magic World. Star Dragon World card. And then we have the reprint of Great Spell Saturday Night Devil Fever, which lets you call 72 pillars back without paying their call cost, which is pretty broke. So we have 3 more packs, and this is still the first side of the box. I'd say we've done pretty good so far. Generic card, Darkness Dragon World, Shades, Darkness Dragon World, and we have another double rare, which is Star Dragoneer Luminous Blue. This card gets plus 1,000 attack and plus 1,000 for each soul and cards on your field. And then when this card attacks, you may put a monster from your drop zone into the soul of a Neo Dragon. Wow, that is really good. And he has Soul Guard. He's 1,000 attack, 2 critical, 1,000 defense. Pretty weak, but his effect is really, really good. Let's see, Sonic Move, Sun Dragon support, reprint of Solomon's Shield, Ball support, really good card, and we got another Ball Impact monster. This is just the rare one. It is Ball Dragon All Out Ball Aura. So it's another picture of Ball being cute. His skill is pay 2 gauge and put a Sun Dragon monster from your field into the drop zone. When this card enters the field, either destroy an opponent's monster in the center, or if your opponent does not have a monster in the center, put a card from your opponent's gauge into his or her drop zone and deal 1 damage to your opponent. His power is 6,000, critical of 3, and 5,000 defense. So not a bad impact monster for just being a rare. So, and this is our last pack for the first side of the box. We have a Sunfist Burning Sun. We have Magical Glue for Magic World. We have Star Dragon World Vanilla. We have another Star Dragon World that looks really cool, actually. Star Dragoneer Meteoroid. Call cost, pay 1 gauge. When this card enters the field, you may equip an item from your drop zone by paying its equip cost. Holy shit, that card's good. And then we have another double rare. Wow, this side was really good. Gale Destruction. You may only cast this card if your buddy has Abigail in its card name. Okay, well that makes sense. His cast cost is pay 1 gauge, and then it's destroy a size 2 or less monster on your opponent's field and put the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck into his or her drop zone. So basically it gives you Abigail's skill in the form of a spell card. So that's a pretty good card to pull. Definitely want to play a couple of those in your Darkness Dragon World deck. So, well, that is the first side of the box, but I really don't know how much better we can get. So, here is the second side. Let's hope for more awesome stuff. So we have another Shade card, more Star Dragoneer support, Sun Dragon, a weapon for Star Dragon World, and then we have an Impact monster for Star Dragon World, Jackknife Astro Gardener, yeah. Size 2, 5,000 attack, 2 critical, 5,000 defense. Call cost, pay 2 gauge and put this card on top of a Neo Dragon monster on your field. When this card enters the field, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck and put a card from among them into this card's soul and put the rest into your gauge. So, it doesn't really do much, but it is an impact monster, so you can spring it on your opponent in the end phase, and he has Soul Guard, and he lets you put something in his soul. So you might get something really good and just get a good impact out of it. So, that's good. We have another Solomon Shield reprint, another Sunfist. We have a foil rare Shine Storm. That is awesome. Literally, I'm predicting this card will be used a lot once Dual Jaeger comes out. Another Darkness Dragon World card. And we have a Dragon of the Sun Ball Dragon. And once again, such a cute dragon. Ball will try his best, Ball. I don't know why he says his name all the time. Maybe it's so he doesn't forget it. But he has 5,000 power, 2 crit, and 3 defense. His call cost is pay 1 gauge, and then what makes Ball so freaking good is when this card attacks for this turn, he gets plus 5,000 power, so he instantly always attacks for 10,000 power, and he has Penetrate. So, can't really complain. And we have another Magical Glue. Star Dragon World. Good to go. Another Systemic Dagger. And then we have Black Fire Inflame. Darkness Dragon World size 0 monster. His axe skill is destroy this card and pay 1 gauge. If you do, destroy a size 2 or less monster on your opponent's field. That is actually really good for a size 0 monster. Star Dragon World, we have a foil of Death Damage. Very, very good card to have. We have the Shade spell, and we get Deceiving Shacks. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I'll read it. I've been reading all the rares, so... his skill is called Truth That Comes From Lies. When this card enters the field, if there are 2 or more other 72 pillars on your field, draw a card, and it can only be activated once per turn. So. Sometimes these packs just do not want to open. Star Dragon World, Sun Dragon card, Darkness Dragon World, Dragon Staff, Drago Gift, pay 2 gauge, all size 1 or less, get move. That's good. And then we got a 72 Pillars monster, Betrayal Expert Alanus. It's a 1,000 power, 2 crit, 1,000 defense. When this card is destroyed, you may pay 1 gauge. If you do, return this card to your hand, or put this card into the soul of a monster other than himself. That's not bad, I guess. Got another of the Sun Sword, 72 Pillars, Sun Dragon, another Wizard card, and we got Star Dragon World's Twin Star Jack and Fang item, really good, double attack. Another copy of this card. I'm glad I got that. That's a good card to have. Sun Dragon, Death Damage, was up, and we got Gate Guider Mailborg for Darkness Dragon World. Size 2. Call cost. Pay 1 gauge, and he has Shadow Dive, so he can attack your opponent even if there's a monster in your opponent's center. And he has double attack. It's really good for a size 2 monster. 6,000 power, 1 crit, and 4 defense. So, not bad. Dragon Knight, something, Star Dragon World, the Shade Spell, Shining Smash. You may only cast this if you have 6 life or less. Pay 1 gauge, destroy a monster. Not bad. And then we got Silhouette Max, another Silhouette card. Axe skill, put 2 or more souls from a card on your field into the drop zone. If you do, draw 2 cards. Yeah, that ain't broke. Another reprint of Midnight Shadow. Nice reprint. Dragon Knight support. Another of that set spell for Magic World. Oh, another book. And we got Blazehorn Dragon. Really, really good card for Sun Dragons. Pay 1 gauge. When this card attacks a monster in the center, it immediately dies. And he has move. He's 1,000 power, 2 crit, 1,000 defense. Really weak stat-wise. But if he attacks anything in the center, it instantly dies. Really, really good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs left. Another Battle Deity generic card. Another Darkness Dragon World card. We have another, I think this is another common rare. Yep, Silhouette Ballon. If you have another Shadow Shade on the field, this unit gets plus 3,000 power, so nothing too spectacular there. We got Sun Dragon, and then we got Dragoneer Beat. You may only cast this card if your buddy is a Neo Dragon and has Jackknife in its card name. Cast cost, pay 1 gauge. Choose and use one of the following 2. You may only cast 1 Dragoneer's Beat once per turn. Pay 1 life. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 item and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Or, for this turn, an item on your field gets plus 2,000 and plus 1 critical. Very good card for Star Dragon World. Magic World, we got Black Bargain. Not bad. We got the new Boomerang. We got the Staff again, and looks like we have a triple rare. This is the Over X Dimension. Sorry, that's really hard to read. Size 3 for Star Dragon World. 8,000 power, 2 crits, 6,000 defense. His call cost is pay 2 gauge and put up to 3 cards from your drop zone into this card's soul. Wow. Axe skill. Put a soul from this card into the drop zone. If you do for this turn, this card gets penetrate or double attack. Really good, really good. And since there are cards that give away penetrate and double attack, you may not have to do that at all. And he has Soul Guard, obviously, so that's really, really good. Magic World common. Looks like we got another Black Bargain, another Boomerang, something, and then we have the Unparalleled Arts Omni Lord Infinite Burst that you saw Gao use in the last episode of Season 2. It's an Omnilord card, obviously. You may only cast this card if you have a card with Omnilord on your field. Destroy a monster on your opponent's field. Then you may put a card with Omnilord from your drop zone on the field onto the bottom of your deck. If you do, return this card to your hand. So you can just continually spam this card until you wipe out everything on your opponent's field. So we have 3 packs left. Can we get one more cool thing? But if not, we really have gotten a nice box here. Sun Dragon, Magic World, another ball, Solomon's Great Barrier reprint. Such a good reprint. And looks like we got a Magic Knights of Bonds, Ducal Height, and Liked. Size 2 monster. Whoa, and we're throwing shit. Size 2 monster with 7,000 power, 2 critical, and 7,000 defense. You may only call this card if you have 2 or more wizards in your drop zone. Call cost is pay 2 gauge. He has a counter skill. You may discard a wizard from your hand. If you do, for this turn, this unit gets plus 3,000 power, and the next time this card would be destroyed, it remains on the field. You may only use this ability once per turn, and he has double attack. So that's actually a pretty decent card for wizards. We got another of that really good size 2 for Darkness Dragon World that gets +3/+3 and move at no cost. Magic World, we got another uncommon foil. This time it's Messenger of Moonlight Luna, and she's a wizard. Her skill is Counteract. If you have a Messenger of Sunlight Soul on your field, you may discard a wizard from your hand. If you do, return a monster on the field to its owner's hand. Wow, that's really good. She has 1,000 power, 2 crit, and 3,000 defense. So, really good card. We got another Magic World Wizard, and we got an item for Sun Dragons. Sunfist Ball Knuckle. Pay 1 gauge when a monster with Ball Dragon in its card name on your field attacks. For this battle, that monster gets +1 critical. This ability only activates once during the attack phase and once during your final phase. And last pack. Can we end with something cool? We got a Magic World book, Star Dragon World, Sun Dragon, generic Battle Deity, and we end with a triple rare, and it's Osmodai. Is this a sign that I should build 72 pillars? Because Osmodai decided to pop up at the last second. So, Feverent Demon Lord Teacher Osmodai, size 1. 5,000 power, 2 critical, and 1,000 defense. His call cost is pay 2 gauge and return a 72 pillar monster from your field into your hand. When this card enters the field, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. Then, if there are 3 or more 72 pillars on your field, destroy a card on your opponent's field. So, it can possibly destroy a monster and an item, or 2 monsters. That is just insane. Wow, that is really awesome to end with a triple rare and it being Osmodai. I think this is a symbol maybe I should build 72 pillars. Let me know what y'all think. So, let's gather up everything here. Let's see. Double rare. Double rare. Alright, so let's look at all the cool stuff we pulled. We got a lot of cool stuff. I really can't complain about this box. We got a Buddy Rare Abigail. I didn't get a rare one, but that's cool. Buddy Rare is so cool. This is so cool to see. Bushiroad, you did lie to us, though. It says in the show when you pull the Buddy Rare, the monster's supposed to pop out of the card and basically live with you the rest of your life. And I do not currently see a black dragon in my living room. I think I'm going to sue. Next, we have the Overx Dimension. Really, really good size 3 monster for Star Dragon World. We got Ball Dragon, Ball Burst Smasher, the card that Gao uses in the anime a lot right now, or at least so far he has. Really good card. 11,000 power, 4 crit, and 6 defense. That can't be nullified. Stupid. The last card that we pulled out of the last pack, Osmodai. Tell me what you guys think. Seriously, is this a sign that I'd have to build 72 pillars now? Is Osmodai really just messing with me? We got Flame Wing Dragon, really, really good card with double attack for Sun Dragons. We got Silhouette Joe, screw you, Joe. We got Star Dragon World, Luminous Blue, really good card for help building the soul for Star Dragon World. We got Gale, Destruction, so good, basically gives you Abigail's skill in the form of a spell. We got Osmodai's Impact Monster as well, literally, we got this and Osmodai. That's got to be a sign, right? Silhouette card as a foil. We got Messenger of Moonlight Luna. We got Death Damage. We got Shine Storm. And we got the Dragon Arms card and Systemic Dagger. So, did very well for a box. This was a very good box. I am very happy. Might have to get some more of this set because there's so many good cards in this set. And want to build. I'm going to build Sun Dragon. I'm going to finish my Sun Dragons up. I'm going to finish Star Dragon World, and I'm going to build Darkness Dragon World too. And well, I guess maybe we'll build you, Osmodai. I don't know. But and look at that shit-eating grin he's got on his face. Yeah, you knew I was going to pop up eventually. So, such really good box. Pulled a Buddy rare and some really good triple rares, so you can't really complain, right? So anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me on this opening. If you guys would like to see more openings in the future, let me know. And anytime I get packs or something, maybe I'll open them up on camera. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me, how did your box openings go for set 1? What'd you think of this box? And just, you know, tell me share some comments. Always like to hear from you guys. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.